Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, I thought it'd be fun to come out to Dollywood theme park and check out all the newest merchandise that Dollywood has to offer all around the theme park. Of course, we're going to check out the Emporium today, where they have a massive selection of merchandise there. The Dolly Parton fan shop over in the Dolly Parton Experience always has so many cool things over there. We'll check out a whole bunch of other different spots. But that being said, in a bunch of the different locations around Dollywood, they actually have a whole bunch of different clearance merchandise right now. So it's a really great time to come out and check out all the newest offerings. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I seriously can't get enough of the weather here in Tennessee though. Look at this hillside right in front of the parking area. All of the trees are starting to fall. I really love all of the fall colors. It's very, very beautiful. And of course, being so close to the holiday season, it's an awesome time to come visit Dollywood because they do have Smoky Mountain Christmas going on right now with the brand new 2025 tasting pass, a whole bunch of different food offerings, and a whole bunch of crazy good Christmas shows going on right now. A quick little update though, as I'm actually making my way towards the Dollywood security checkpoint. The park does now open officially at 11 a.m. for the holiday hours, but you can get through the security checkpoint at 10:15, and then you can actually enter the park at 10:30, so you could get here a little bit early. Some of the different shops like the Emporium are actually open at 10:30 though, so a little bit early. Okay, so I just made my way through security checkpoint. They do this really cool photo op with some of the attractions around Dollywood. Like you could see Wildwood Grove. Just a cool little spot. I always take advantage of the many photo ops around Dollywood. So right now it's about 10:20 in the morning. Like I was saying, we can come to the front entryway of the theme park, and it officially will open at 10:30 in the morning in case you do get here a little bit early. So you can actually get in the park before 11. And now that we've officially made our way inside of Dollywood, the perfect way to start out our merch search, let's actually head on over into the Emporium. This is the main gift shop at Dollywood, and check out some of the new merchandise here. Here's a whole bunch and get some of the assorted like Goo Goo Cluster things here at Dollywood. We actually just recently went to Gatlinburg and made our own like custom Goo Goo Cluster. That was really, really good. But these are your cinnamon bread version for $16. They have your glass Christmas ornaments, of course, with the Dollywood cinnamon bread. Actually says the grist mill on the front. They come in these really fancy boxes though, perfect if you are doing any traveling. These are $25 a piece, and of course a really fun graphic t-shirt. Today is a Dollywood and cinnamon bread kind of day. I like these a lot though. Gotta love the cinnamon bread at the grist mill. And here's a brand new like really tall Santa hat with the pinstriping for $20. Here's even some really cool like bagged Christmas ornaments. These are definitely like a really good price though. You got like the snowflake with the Dollywood logo for $15. They have a bunch of different versions though, like the music notes with all of the guitars with the Dollywood lettering. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so here's literally like a Christmas wreath. How nice is this though with like Dolly's guitar? This one is still only $15, and they do even have some really fancy snow globes here at the Emporium. You can see like the Palace Theater as soon as you come inside the park, the chapel, the grist mill, and it actually has a Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas on the front. Here's actually some of those amazing deals, like I was saying though, the 40 years of Dollywood merchandise. Your drinkware, your hats, your tote bag, wrist bag, and ornaments are literally only $9.99 with any purchase. They do have your adult size pullover hoodies that are embroidered Dollywood, Tennessee. Here is a massive coffee mug, only $10 with any purchase though. You have the 40 years logo, parks and resorts on both sides. These are originally $15. It looks like they have some holographic baseballs with the Great Smoky Mountains. That has your Dollywood logo for $10 a piece. And I'm a big fan of like these sling size bags. These are perfect for like your reusable cups here at Dollywood. Actually, like you can attach it there, and I kind of use it as a backpack almost. And these are insulated for only $8 a piece. Some of your plastic and stainless steel cups you can get, though, part of that deal for only $10 with any purchase. You got your 40 years logo, Dollywood Parks and Resorts, originally $20, now only $9.99 with any purchase. And they do have this really nice stainless steel version. I actually like this a lot. It comes with the straw. This one, again, would only be $10. Of course, we have to check out some of the coat of many colors merchandise. Here's a really cool adult-sized baseball cap with that patchwork design. This is even embroidered with Dolly's signature. These are only $20 a piece. They do have a really fancy adult-sized bucket hat. This has Dolly's signature on the front, again with that coat of many colors design for $25. Here's a really cool guitar, actually. Like, you can go see this over at the Dolly Parton Experience. Literally the coat of many colors guitar. This is a little ornament, though, for only 20 bucks. They have a brand new book illustrated by Brooke Hughes for Dolly Parton's coat of many colors. These are a really nice hardcover book, though, for $19. But they do even have like the coat of many colors guitar, so you can kind of like check it out on display. Another really nice Christmas ornament that I do want to show you, though. Lots of different things happening here at Dollywood for the coat of many colors. This ornament is only $20. It comes in a nice, like, really cool, like, protector. And they have an entire Christmas tree decorated with, like, Dolly Parton plushies and an exact replica with her jacket that you can actually purchase here at the Emporium. That being said, let's actually head on over to this back wall section, check out some of the newest Dollywood lounge flies and different things that they have for sale. So here's a really cool butterfly lounge fly. This actually has like the gold hardware for Dollywood with the sequence. These are $90 a piece. And then just like on Disney property, they do have like the matching Dollywood lounge fly wallets. A little bit cheaper than Disney, though. These are double-sided for $43. And they do even have the coat of many colors Loungefly bag. So this one is a crossbody embroidered with Dolly's signature, one of my personal favorites here at Dollywood. So many awesome Loungefly bags here at the Emporium. So this is like a vinyl record. You have Dolly's signature. This one actually comes with a little silver attachment on the zipper pull for Dollywood. These are $90 a piece. They do also have the brand new Christmas Loungefly embroidered with the gold stitching for Dollywood. This has a nice like ruby red sequence to it with the gold hardware for $90. And here's some really fancy like box set Christmas ornaments. They actually come with the box, the little ribbon with Dolly's signature. These are only $25 a piece, but I really like the keepsake box that you get with that. And a really cool adult size spirit jersey. You got like the beadwork with Dolly's signature. And then on the bottom section, these are all literal rhinestones that are on here, which is really cool. I do want to show you the back side, though. You got a bigger graphic with Dolly's signature and then some more rhinestones. Here's some really awesome brand new t-shirts, though. This one has like an old graphic on the front with Dolly Parton. It actually says, "Good golly, Miss Dolly." These adult size shirts are $25 a piece, but a nice like lightweight cotton material. They have that same saying in a couple different versions, though. Here's a nice brown pullover sweatshirt, "Good golly, Miss Dolly," with the big lettering for $40. They have that in adult size pullover hoodie. This is nice, like almost like a denim color with a different graphic, though, with "Good golly, Miss Dolly." These are $43 a piece, and they do even have a coffee mug. This has like a matte finish to it. That same graphic on both sides, though, for $15. They always have such a great selection here at Dollywood, though, with some pullover sweatshirts. This actually has like a little drawstring at the bottom, which is really unique, but it does say Dollywood established '86. These are $40 a piece. Here's another pullover sweatshirt. So this one doesn't have the hood. It has your Dollywood Tennessee and the pockets on the front, just like a hoodie would have, for $45. Then here's a really nice adult size pullover hoodie with the floral design. I like the pastel colors though, and it's embroidered Dollywood on the front. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. These are $55. Now here's kind of like a matching stainless steel cup. This one has your Smoky Mountains logo and Dollywood. Has a clear lid though with this nice like peach color for $25. Another really nice pullover sweatshirt that I want to show you. The attention to detail on this is so good. Down the sleeves, all of the flowers are embroidered. It's even embroidered Dollywood on the front side. Really, really cool. That one is $45. They do have kind of like the matching pullover hoodie to that, except like flowers on the sleeves. These are all butterflies, but it's even embroidered Dollywood on the front side. That one is $45 as well. Let's actually check out some of the different Spirit jerseys on the opposite side of that rack. So these are pretty comparable to Disney with like that brand new lightweight Spirit jersey material, but it has your raised lettering for Dollywood with like some sunflowers. These are $75 a piece, and they do make that one in 2 different colors. And if you're into pin collecting, they have a great selection of the pins all around from Dollywood for some of the different attractions, like the Wild Eagle roller coaster. The pins at Dollywood are so cheap though. That one is $8. Here is the chapel where they actually do Sunday service at Dollywood, which is really cool. This one is $8. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so here is the Lightning Rod, one of the most popular roller coasters here at Dollywood. The little ride vehicle actually moves, which is really neat. This one is $10, and they do have one literally with like the Dollywood logo. You got like the carousel, the drop tower, some of the different attractions around the theme park. This one is $10. Down here on the bottom section, they do also have the Thunderhead roller coaster and the Tennessee Tornado. On this spinny rack, they have some of the assorted refrigerator magnets you can get. Like here is a huge butterfly. This has like a nice metallic finish to it. Actually says Dollywood in the corner. These are only $7 a piece. On the opposite side of this spinny rack, they do have like a solid metal version with these butterflies on the bottom. So this is actually a bottle opener, and it says Dollywood. Here's one with some of the attractions though, like Fire Chaser Express, Mystery Mine, the Wild Eagle, the Lightning Rod, and Big Bear Mountain. So all of the roller coasters at Dollywood for only $6. Here's another really cool adult size long sleeve graphic t-shirt. They have this one in 2 different colors. Here's a nice like blue color. Oh, what fun it is to ride. You have like Santa on his sleigh with some snowflakes. And then you have like the Dollywood logo with all of the roller coasters like Big Bear Mountain, Wild Eagle, the Mystery Mine. These are $35 a piece. Here's a nice like charcoal gray color. And the cool thing about the Emporium, as soon as you come inside the park, if you do buy merchandise around the theme park throughout your day, you can actually have it sent here and then pick it up at the end of your visit. So you actually don't have to carry it around all day with you. And they do even sell a whole bunch of the different like themed merchandise at the Emporium for a bunch of the different attractions around Dollywood. Let's actually make our way past that awesome photo op for Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas. Let's actually head down Show Street. I do want to head over to the candy shop because they don't sell just candy there. You can get some assorted merchandise as well that I haven't found elsewhere around Dollywood. This is always one of my favorite sections of Dollywood though, especially during like the holidays or the different festivals that they have going on. They have it decorated beautifully with some Christmas garland, a whole bunch of like Christmas bells. Let's head inside the sweet shop though and see what we can find. Like I was saying, here's some of the merchandise that I haven't found elsewhere, like these kid-size pullover sweatshirts with a candy cane. You have some Christmas ornaments, some stars, and it says Merry Dollywood Christmas. These pullover sweatshirts are $35. They do have that and a graphic t-shirt, a nice like gray color with that same graphic though for $17. And another version here of that pullover sweatshirt, more of like your classic heather gray. And they do even have some little plushies down here in the bottom section. Look at this little drink. It says for Santa. You got like a little gingerbread cup and then a gingerbread man. These are $10 a piece, and you can even get some Merry Dollywood cotton candy. So you got some Merry Cherry cotton candy. Here's another really fun graphic t-shirt. This one's actually adult size. It says Merry Christmas Dollywood. You got like a butterfly shaped waffle, some candy apples, and then the cinnamon bread from the grist mill. These are only $25. This is definitely the spot though if you need some smell-o-vision or you want some delicious candies. They have so many fudge, some turtles. Now let's actually come over this way though, because we can get some assorted jams, like pullover hoodies and different things. So they do still have some of your fall merchandise around at the gift shops. Here's your adult size pullover sweatshirt with the Dollywood logo with the fall leaves. These are $45 a piece. Everything is decorated so beautifully in the gift shops though. Here's kind of like your matching stainless steel cup that says Dollywood with the leaves. These are $30 a piece. I actually like the quality of these. These are really nice. They have some blown glass pumpkins. Then you can never go wrong with some good pumpkin butter. These are actually like Dollywood ones though. They come in like little mason jars. That one is $10. They even have a ceramic coffee mug with some candy corns. Actually comes in a box. Here's some more different things though that I haven't found elsewhere around Dollywood. A really nice like gingerbread, almost like a camping style coffee mug with the butterflies and the Dollywood logo. This one has that same graphic on both sides for $15. They do have a stainless steel tumbler, again with the butterflies and holly berries. This one comes with the clear lid for $30 a piece. They actually have like graphic t-shirts here for the holiday season as well, with like the gingerbread Dollywood logo with the holly berries. These are adult size. Here's some more of the different jams and different things you can purchase. So you can get your little mason jar of maple bacon jam. These are the smaller size ones for $8 a piece. They have sweet potato pecan butter. Look at this one, they actually call it traffic jam. You get some strawberry, some blueberry, and then blackberry inside of that one. They have some fig preserves. And here's a cinnamon pear preserve. That sounds really good. This section here of the gift shop though has lots of different like gingerbread items, like this massive gingerbread house. You can actually purchase all the items that they do have on display. Here's like a huge Christmas train. You got like some little gumballs there, some ice cream cones, some gingerbread people. And it's kind of like scattered throughout this area, like some ornaments and different things, like these gingerbread Christmas tree ornaments. Let's see if we can find a price. These are only $6 a piece. They have some little gingerbread houses. Again, this one has like Santa Claus on the front. This actually lights up, which is cool. Let's see here. I don't see a price, but this one is really neat. Okay, so I'm just making my way out of the candy shop. Right across the walkway, though, is another little gift shop. I do want to head over here and see if they have any different offerings. Here's some really nice winter beanies though. Look at this with like the greens and the reds. This screams Christmas. It's even embroidered Dollywood at the bottom for $15. They have this one here also that's embroidered Dollywood with the pinstriping. These are really cool though for 15 bucks. They do have a pair of like antler ears. They have the little holly berries. They actually have like a little on and off switch, so they have like twinkling like red lights. Definitely nice for like nighttime at Dollywood. Here's a couple different like pullover hoodies, sweatshirts, and different things. Merry Christmas, y'all. This one has the Dollywood stamp. Happy New Year. That's an adult size long sleeve shirt for $30. They have that same graphic here in a pullover hoodie. This is a really cool like soft like powdery blue color for $45. Underneath there is a pullover sweatshirt. Merry Christmas, y'all, with the old red truck there with all of the Christmas presents. And seriously, how nice are these headband ears? These all have like black bear designs, but you got the little Santa hat. These are super duper soft and fuzzy, literally for only $10 a piece. There's a nice pair of ears. You have like the plaid finish there. Really cool for like winter time. They even have your 40th anniversary ears. And again, these are really, really fuzzy. 40 years, Dollywood Parks and Resorts. Then underneath there is a camo pair of ears. Like, how cool is that? These are like solid Sherpa, and it's embroidered Dollywood Parks and Resorts on the backside. Let's make our way a little bit further down Show Street over to Gazebo Gifts. They have lots of cool things you can purchase here. Like you can see all the different holiday bubble wands that they have going on for the kiddos. They have some nutcrackers, some snowmen, even some gingerbread guys wearing Santa hats, which is really cool. But it's decorated really, really nice inside of the gift shops. Let's make our way through the bubbles and see what we can find here. Okay, so here's some pullover sweatshirts, Holly Jolly Christmas, again with the little snowman. You got like the disco ball ornaments, and it says Dollywood. They do have a kid's pullover sweatshirt with Santa. That one says Ho 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 with the Dollywood logo. This is why, though, you definitely have to check a bunch of the gift shops around Dollywood because they do sell different merchandise. Here's a cream-colored pullover sweatshirt, Merry and Bright, Dollywood for $40. They do have a brand new tinsel, let's see here, Santa hat. This flashes 3 different colors. You got like the tinsel and then the little light bulbs on the front. That's a really unique design. Here is that pullover sweatshirt in a different color, Merry and Bright, Dollywood for $40. This whole area is decorated so beautifully for Christmas time, though. These used to be where the massive pumpkins were for the Fall Harvest Festival. Now they're all massive Christmas ornaments that do light up at nighttime, which is really cool. It's actually spelled out peace here on the front ornaments. Let's actually take a closer look of the awesome Christmas tree photo op at Dollywood. You have those same Christmas ornaments, Smoky Mountain Christmas logo on the front. Definitely a must-do for the holiday season. And now that we've checked out a whole bunch of the different merchandise over at this section of the theme park, let's actually head on over towards the lightning rod attraction. Check out the posted wait time for that. And they do have a really cool gift shop over there called High Octane. Always cool things over there. Okay, so just making our way over to the lightning rod attraction. Over here at Red's Drive-In, some more nice holiday photo ops with some blow molds, with some Christmas trees, Santa Claus, and a really cool photo op over here. This is Jingle Bell Rock with some massive reindeer. They play some really great Christmas music in this section. Okay, so right here is the Lightning Rod gift shop, High Octane. It does look like it is currently closed at the moment. So let's actually head over this direction, over towards the Lightning Rod. Actually looks like it's a walk-on today. Like there's not even that many people out and about. Like that is so crazy. It's not down for maintenance or anything this morning. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop-a-rooney over to Mountain Laurel, home of goods. They always have so many cool things in this gift shop. And again, this is another one of those places where you're gonna find some merchandise that they don't find, you should say you can't find elsewhere around Dollywood. Right off the bat is a really cool adult-sized long sleeve shirt. Look at all of the beadwork. These are $64 a piece. It says Merry. You got some snowflakes on the sleeve though. I like the beadworking. These look really, really cool. They have a whole bunch of different themed Christmas trees in this gift shop, like all of the hot pink colors. Definitely screams Dolly Parton. Check out these Santa coffee mugs though. Look at this, you got like a pink version, a blue one, and then a nice green color. They put some Christmas balls on the top. You can get some of these little reindeer though. These are actually covered in sparkles. Let's see if we can find a price. $14 for them. They have some ginormous like pink nutcrackers. And check out the Christmas trees to go with them. The trees are $40 a piece. Not sure the price on the nutcracker, but that is really cool. And you could even get like your Dolly Parton cookbooks inside. Dolly Parton and then Rachel Parton George. This one is Cooking a Year of Meals. These are $35. Here's some more really nice Christmas sweatshirts though. These are like a designer series, like the ribbons are embroidered, and then you have all of the Christmas wreaths with the sequins. Definitely like a nice heavy material for $65. They even have more of like a sweater material, a V-neck. Let's see what we got doing. $70 for that one with all of the Christmas trees. They even have a graphic t-shirt, kind of like the one that I just showed you with the beadwork design. This has the same like beadwork on the sleeves, then a big Christmas tree on the front. And you can never go wrong with some good fancy Christmas earrings. So you have Santa Claus there. You get the little pair of light up dangly earrings. So like the center, I do believe, lights up. They have some little dangly earrings with, look at Santa Claus inside of the Christmas stocking. These are literally only $16. They have a snowman version. And here's some little snowmen. Actually, they're looking like they're making some snow angels. Here's some of those cool things, like I was saying, that I only found at this gift shop. Here's an adult size pullover sweatshirt. Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. These are $50 a piece. They actually have a couple different things with that saying. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find. Right over here, I do believe they have some of the other offerings. So some really nice kitchen towels. Merry Dollywood Christmas with the little frillies on the bottom. Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Here is 'Tis the Season Dollywood with the ribbons there with the cursive lettering. And they do have a ginormous throw pillow. These are super duper soft. Actually has that same design though. Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood for $50. Of course, you can get a whole bunch of really awesome home decor, like this metal sign, "'Tis the Season." Definitely like a nice like barn feel to it, I feel like. This section of the gift shop is decorated really, really nice for Christmas though. Look at these little Christmas trees. They have some smaller size ceramic Santa Clauses you can purchase. Let's see what they got in terms of price. Okay, that one doesn't have the price on it just yet. But they even have like some Christmas sweater, Christmas ornaments for only $7 a piece. These are really fuzzy. You got like a reindeer and a Christmas tree version. And here's like a massive like solid wooden snowflake with Santa Claus with the reindeer. This one actually lights up though. You could put this on the old Christmas tree or kind of like use it as wall art. Underneath there, they do have some little wooden ornaments here. This one says Merry and Bright with the holly berries for $8. And here's a really cool Santa hat version where it says ho ho ho. And right outside of Mountain Laurel, you have the home of Aunt Granny's all-you-can-eat restaurant. This is my personal favorite restaurant at Dollywood. It is family style. It's $27.99 per person. You get 3 meats, 4 sides, and a dessert. The kids are only $11.99. Your drink and your dessert is included. I'll actually let a link to the video we did here from Aunt Granny's in the description box of this one. Let's make our way up this little hill area to Mountain Blown Glass. You can actually watch them making some blown glass ornaments. You can create your own custom ornaments, and they have a really cool gift shop with different offerings. Okay, so to make your own ornament, it's $49.99, ages 6 years old and up. Really, really cool though. It shows you all the steps from step 1 all the way down to step 6. Shows you like blowing the glass to expand the ornament itself. They have all these different colors that you can choose from though, with lots of different sparkles, like some oranges, some purple, some reds. You can make a really fancy custom Christmas ornament here at Dollywood. And like I was saying, it's really cool how you can actually like watch them make the ornaments. If you are making one for yourself, like you could watch them literally being made. I always love that about this place. Like you could see all the different things being made, even different offerings that they sell in the gift shop. Let's actually head over that way and check out some of the different things they have for sale. Here's some massive Christmas trees. They have so many different designs and like different colors to them. Like these gold ones look like they're hammered ones. They have red Christmas trees, blue ones. Here's some of the really fancy blown glass items though. Look at these little snowmen. They have like little snowflakes on their hands with the ribbon. These are only $23 a piece. They do have some more here with the rounded design. A really nice little take home. These are only $20. They have some fancy little butterfly ornaments. Of course, being here at Dollywood, these are really nice. They have some little Christmas ribbons. These are hand painted for $20. Over here is a really nice Merry Christmas Santa Claus version with the little Christmas bow there with the wreath. Again, these are still only $20 a piece, all handmade. They have a Christmas tree with the gold star and some angel versions for $20. Here's the actual spot though you would come to make your own blown glass Christmas ornaments. So everybody could actually stand here and then watch. And then right over here is like a bunch of different designs that they've made, like some candy corn colors. You can make an actual like pumpkin, which is really cool for like fall time and Halloween. They do sell those here at Dollywood as well, but it kind of shows you like all the different colors and designs you can do. Not to mention over at Mountain Blown Glass, you get some incredible views of the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Straight up ahead you have Owen's Farm Barnstormer attraction, but check out the views up here. It is so peaceful. Not to mention, you get some crazy good views of the Dollywood Express passing. One of the best rides for the holiday season. It's decorated really beautifully for Christmas time. It's all lit up at night. It actually takes you around the theme park, and you can get some really nice updates for Night Flight Expedition, the brand new attraction opening in 2026 here at Dollywood. Next up, let's make our way through Craftsman's Valley at Dollywood. Not too many times I ever see the grist mill, and there is literally no line at all. Like, all of the booths and tables are completely open. I think there's literally only one person waiting in line to get some of the cinnamon bread, but they do also sell some delicious hot chocolate, and I absolutely love it at Dollywood. Next up though, let's make our way into the blacksmith shop. Check out some of the different things they have for sale, and they even make some homemade pork rinds right next door to the blacksmith. Another cool little shop though, decorated really nice for the holiday season. They sell some graphic t-shirts, Valley Forge, Blacksmith Dollywood since 1986. They make so many cool, like, nice take-home items, like these horseshoes, actually shaped like a reindeer. You got the little red nose on the front. They do sell a couple different offerings though for Christmas time. Like, they have these really fancy horseshoes that look like a Christmas tree with like the frosted branches. And you can get a good selection of assorted wind chimes. Let's see what we got though. Okay, so these are really nice eagles, and again, these are hand painted, where they do have that whole like eagle sanctuary at Dollywood. They have some little black bear ones with some trees. Let's just head right across the walkway over to the Hillside General Store and Post Office, it says. But there's like some rocking chairs out front. They do sell like old-fashioned toys, walking sticks, and it looks like they have some different merchandise offerings on the outside of the gift shop. Here's a really nice adult-sized pullover sweatshirt for the holiday season with all of the different colors for Dollywood. These are $45 a piece. You could even purchase some of your collectible medallions at this gift shop. Looks like they have 4 different offerings. Here is the grist mill, the chapel that's right behind us. They have an eagle, and then the actual bread from the grist mill. These are $5 each, or 4 for $16. The opposite side of the coin, though, actually has the Dollywood logo. Looks like you can get some really nice puzzles for the kiddos. This actually comes with like some crayons, and then you can like color in this puzzle. It does say Dollywood. You have a whole bunch of butterflies, whole bunch of like Dolly Parton related books, like What Would Dolly Do? You have Dream More by Dolly Parton, the Dolly Parton activity book, 9 to 5. And here's some of like those old like retro toys and different things they have for sale. They have some like little log cabins. Oh, I remember collecting things like this when I was little. Definitely a little bit of a throwback. These are really cool. Looks like they have some assorted like hand knit keychains. Look at these. These are actually really unique. Positive potato. I may be tiny, potato, but I believe in you. Oh, look at that. Do your thing. Here's even more different adult-sized pullover hoodies. This is a nice like mustard yellow and green color Dollywood, Tennessee for $45. They do have this pullover sweatshirt. Definitely gives me like Christmas vibes with the nice green color for Dollywood. That one is $40. They even still do have some more of the fall merchandise, like this pullover hoodie. You have like the old truck there with the pumpkins. I like that design though. It has like the cursive lettering for $50. And then right over here is some light up ornaments. Oh, these are actually really cool. Like they have a whole like family of snowmen, some Christmas stockings with some robins, and a whole like nativity. And speaking of nativity, they have an absolutely massive one right outside of the Robert F. Thomas Chapel. Such a great photo op though right there. The Christmas trees in this section are actually lit even during the day, but you can come over to the Robert F. Thomas Chapel. They do have Sunday service every Sunday at 3 p.m. and the Candlelight Carolers, that starts at nighttime at 5 p.m. and the last showing is at 8:15 p.m. But the doors are always open where you can do like a full walkthrough of the chapel, like when they're not doing any service or anything. They have some really nice like framed quilts on the walls. They have some really nice like window pieces with the wreaths. But all of the Christmas trees, it is so beautiful in here. Let's head on over towards the Dollywood Express though. Check out some of the newest happenings over in that section of the theme park. Love this covered archway though with all the twinkling lights. Even during daytime, they have these massive gold and silver Christmas balls. How cool does this look though, even during daytime? Over by the Dollywood Express though, this is the section of the theme park you're going to want to bring the kiddos to meet Santa Claus over at the Imagination Playhouse. He's actually here daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I actually didn't anticipate riding any rides today in today's video. I think we're going to take the first ride of the day on the Dollywood Express though. There is literally like no line on the switchbacks. This is the first ride of the day for 12 o'clock. When we saw it before, it was actually just in testing. Let's get in line though and check out the sights and sounds at Dollywood during the holidays.
Dollywood thing is we're still home that liquor cinnamon bread. Haven't had any of that cinnamon bread yet, but it's sitting back in 2 rolls because boy, you're not going to get back to your car. Well, folks, it's that time of year like this on steak bar like this here at Dollywood. And that is great for us. Everybody look on the left seat over there, everybody see it? Trees! Yeah, Donna would have worked out of Klondike Katie and the guys and gals that operated so much so we like to show off anymore.
That was so cool. There's not too many times I've walked on the Dollywood Express, let alone actually being the first ride of the day. We got to check out some of the updates for the new attraction, Night Flight Expedition for 2026. And they have it decorated really beautifully in that clearing with like a massive Christmas tree. There's some snowmen and polar bear. Let's actually head into Temple's Mercantile. This is where you can get a bunch of your merchandise for the Dollywood Express. They do have some different Grinch offerings, as you can see in the front window. Some candies and assorted drinks on the inside. Lots and lots of cool Grinch merchandise though. Here's some of your assorted Dollywood Express graphic t-shirts. I like this though. This is a really nice color. It even says Dollywood at the bottom for $25. They do have a couple different versions though. Since 1986, Dollywood, Tennessee, with a big graphic with the train. That one is $25. Let's see what else we have over here. Okay, so here is like a huge graphic on this one for the Cinderella. I actually like that. It says number 70, and they do have the Klondike Katie version, established 1986. This would be perfect like 4th of July. Actually a little bit cheaper for $20, and they do have that one in 2 different colors. Here's even more of your Dollywood Express merchandise. They do have a nice little boxed Christmas ornament. It says Dollywood Express Klondike Katie for $25. Looks like they even have some brand new like train books. Includes a guidebook, 144 model pieces, how to build a train. That's actually really neat. They have some small little snow globes. You could see like the hillside there, the Dollywood Express. These are only $15. It does say Dollywood on the bottom. They have some little like wooden train whistles for the kiddos. It's kind of like burnt in there with the Dollywood Express logo. And here's like a huge snap together wooden model train for the Dollywood Express. These are limited edition for $125. Lots of different like Christmas offerings you can purchase at this gift shop. Here's some of the assorted Grinch plushies that they do have. So here's the Grinch on his t-shirt. He's all dressed up as Santa Claus. Actually says Merry Grinchmas. That's a cool design though, with like the little Santa hat. They do have some smaller size plushies. Almost like a Beanie Baby size with the Grinch. They have Max. Look at them there. These are super soft. And they have little Cindy Lou Who. So a couple different smaller plushies. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so they do have much larger Grinch plushies. Look at the Grinch, almost like holding like the baby Grinch there with the Christmas sweatshirt with the tree on it. They even have some books here for the kiddos. How the Grinch Lost Christmas. Look at that with little Cindy Lou Who, a sequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I didn't even know this was a book. That's actually really cool. These are $20 a piece. They do even have some Grinch beanies. Everything is embroidered. Really good for wintertime. These are $30 a piece. And they even have some of the Life is Good Grinch shirts here. This is a V-neck shirt with the Grinch. Life isn't easy, life isn't perfect. Then it says life is good. Let's make our way back down towards the Dolly Parton experience though, because I do want to check out some of the new offerings over at the Dolly Parton store there. The Dolly Parton fan shop, I should say, because they always have some really cool things at that gift shop. Okay, so I'm just making my way towards the Dolly Parton experience. They're literally playing Elvis Presley Christmas music right now. You could tour one of Dolly Parton's actual tour buses. This is literally one of Dolly's favorite tour buses. That's completely complimentary with your park ticket. So many awesome photo ops over here in the Dolly Parton experience though. You could do the behind the scenes tour, check out a bunch of Dolly's actual like clothing items and wigs and different things that she actually wore. And you could check out the Heidi Parton Christmas show. Definitely suggest you check that out over in the Dolly Parton experience. Of course, we definitely have to check out some of the merchandise over at Dolly's fan shop. This is a whole Dolly Parton store. You can find so many cool things inside. Here's some more different graphic t-shirts. Have a Holly Dolly Christmas with Dolly Parton. That graphic t-shirt is $25. I really like how they put that graphic on a bunch of different things though. Like this really cool coffee mug, 'Tis the Season to Be Dolly, with Dolly's signature. This one is $15. And they do have a Holly Dolly Christmas and this really nice adult size pullover sweatshirt. Speaking of pullover sweatshirts, here's a really nice Dollywood exclusive, literally like with Dolly in concert. This pullover is $40. It does look like they do have a brand new adult size baseball cap. This is a nice like solid pink color for $20, embroidered with Dolly's signature. You can get some really fancy coffee mugs with like this ombre color with a butterfly, and then it says Dolly. But these are only $15, so a really good deal for the coffee mugs. They actually have that one in 2 different colors. And here's some of the assorted keychains. This has a nice gold tone to it for only $9. It comes with a little butterfly charm and then the clippy. They have a couple different versions here with the different colors with Dolly's signature, but these are only $9 a piece. They have this one that actually has like the rose design with the tassel and then the Dolly logo for $9 a piece. And you could even get like the matching refrigerator magnet to go with that pullover sweatshirt that I showed you. These are only $7. Here's a really nice new adult size pullover hoodie though. I actually like this, just like that photo op over in the Dolly Parton experience area that I just showed you. Then it's embroidered Dolly. These are only $50 a piece. They do even have this pullover sweatshirt. Kind of has like your raised lettering, just like a Spirit jersey would, with the butterflies, and then that floral design for $45. Here's even more really nice trucker hats. This actually is embroidered with a little butterfly and then Dolly. You get that groovy graphic on the front. These are only $20 a piece. They do have them in 2 different colors. Underneath there is the actual like matching coffee mug to go with that. This looks like a big like soup mug with Dolly. It is double graphic on either side. These are $15. It looks like they do have a really fun little fanny pack here. Look at the little butterfly, and then you have the flowers. I'm a big fan of fanny packs for the parks. These are $30 a piece. They do even have like a matching stainless steel tumbler. This matches that coffee mug and then hat that I just showed you. It even says Dolly on the reverse side. $20 a piece for the cups, and so many different graphic t-shirts. This one is super duper soft. I actually love this. This material is so crazy cool. Kind of like your Under Armour no sweat material for $25.
Go and follow the star, follow the star that's down from heaven. It will lead to the place where the baby lay. He's the Son of God, he's the Son of God, sent to bring salvation.
It's an always must do to check out some of the live music around Dollywood. Let's actually head on over to the Emporium and check out some of that clearance merchandise that they have in the back section. And if you are looking to take advantage of some of that awesome clearance merchandise here at the Emporium, it's actually located in the back left-hand side. You'll see all the different racks back here though, with the 30% off logo. Let's check out some of the different things that they do have. Again, all of these are additional 30% off, like your pullover sweatshirts with the Dollywood logo with the candy corns. Again, these are adult size. Looks like they have that one in a couple different colors. This is your Dollywood Harvest Festival pullover sweatshirt with the pumpkins, the big guitars. Over here is a lightning rod. Okay, so here is a lightning rod pullover sweatshirt. Look at that logo though. I like this a lot. These are originally $30, now 30% off of them. They looks like they even have more lightning rod. This one's like a really thin pullover hoodie. It says Born to Drive lightning rod. That one is 30% off. And yet another lightning rod pullover hoodie. And it says Dollywood on the bottom. They even have some spinny racks with clearance merchandise. So here's the same design as that pullover that I showed you. They do have these in adult size graphic shirts, normally $20, now 30% off. Here's a really cool tie-dye graphic t-shirt with the Dollywood logo. These are really nice to put away for like Halloween next year. Again, these are originally $20 on the same racks. Okay, so here's another pullover sweatshirt with the Christmas tree. It says Dollywood on the bottom section. Originally $40, now 30% off. Even the Dollywood I Will Always Love You Music Festival merchandise is on clearance. This has like the gold lettering to it. These are an additional 30% off the shirts, originally $25. It does look like they do have these in a whole bunch of different colors. They also have like your matching pullover hoodies with the same logo, originally $40 a piece with 30% off. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to Dollywood and checking out all of the newest merchandise here at the theme park. Like I was saying, we got to see so many incredible deals on merchandise. So they do have like some outlet deals right now at Dollywood. The beautiful Christmas decor for Smoky Mountain Christmas, and just the beautiful weather in general right now. Very, very nice outside. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.